I'm Tim Pham.
And I'm Channing Curtis. Now this morning we are tracking some breaking news as there's a fire burning right now at a motel in Cheney. Take a look at your screen right now. These are some photos that have been sent to us from that fire. Residents tell us that the surrounding area is filled with smoke and that the fire has been burning since about midnight.
KREM 2's Malia Kamal is there right now. Malia, what do you know so far? What's happening?
Yes, good morning, Tim and Channing. Now, the structure behind me, the fire is 80% contained. Now, firefighters can't get into the structure because it's about to collapse. Now, this is according to Spokane County's deputy chief. Now, the call came in around 12:30 this morning. Apparently, the Cheney motel was up in flames. Now, Cheney police were first on scene. They managed to evacuate the building and get residents to a safe place down the street. Now, several neighboring agencies are assisting. I spoke to Cheney City Administrator Mark Schuler, who says that they can get all the help that they're hoping to get all the help they can.
This is probably the most intense fire we've had here in Cheney in a very, very long time. There were numerous resources on the ground trying to extinguish this thing, and it was tough, very tough. The fire was raging for several hours.
Now, right now, they're hoping to get in contact with the Red Cross to get residents further assistance. Now, stick with KREM 2 News. We were first on the scene, and we will give you the details as we learn them. Live in Cheney, Malia Kamal, KREM 2 News.
All right, thank you, Malia. Now, once again, she's continuing to gather new information for us, but this is a developing situation, so we'll continue to update you with the very latest information all morning long here on Up with KREM.
Also breaking overnight, Lincoln County Sheriff's Office searching for an escaped inmate from Davenport, Washington. Take a look at your screen here. Deputies say this is 37-year-old Cody McGruger. He was last seen wearing orange striped pants and a brown t-shirt. He's about 6'7" and has brown hair and blue eyes. The Lincoln County Jail roster shows he was in custody for several charges, including possession of stolen property and violating a restraining order. If you see him, do not approach him and call 911.
Weather-wise this morning, it's actually mostly clear across Spokane and Coeur d'Alene, but this is not the case everywhere for the inland northwest. Already getting a head start on a few very light scattered showers across portions of central and northern Washington as you look up towards the Okanagan Valley between Omak and Tonasket along Highway 97. Just a little bit of light rain. Not enough energy in the atmosphere at the moment to pop any thunderstorms, but like yesterday, they are very much in the forecast for that region yet again for this afternoon. But right now it's 64 degrees and mostly sunny skies over Spokane. You do also see mostly sunny skies for Coeur d'Alene, where the current temperature is 55 degrees. A couple cooler spots, more comfortable locations for the inland northwest, including 54 degrees in Pullman as of this morning, as of 6 o'clock. Now we do get a lot more sunshine in the Spokane area through the morning hours, especially compared to yesterday. And that does mean our temperatures will be a little bit warmer. We're back into the low 90s for this afternoon. But like I said, some showers and thunderstorms will be in the forecast for today and for a few more days to come. And we'll have your week-long forecast in just a couple minutes.
Well, the Spokane City Council wants more public input on the decision to open a police precinct at the former East Central Library. Now, last night, Council passed an emergency ordinance requiring just that. But Mayor Nadine Woodward says that the ordinance is an attack on her office. The ordinance requires more public feedback when deciding where future police precincts are located. The precinct shares a parking lot with the Martin Luther King Center, and Director Frida Gandy says that she supports officers being there.
I have people coming in the center all the time saying, what is the opposition with police? How we are choosing to govern is toxic, and it's trickling down to our neighborhoods.
During the meeting last night, Mayor Woodward called the legislation dangerous. She says her decision to put the police precinct there received wide support among the community. Council President Brian Beggs says that the council should have a say in the location and believes that the building would better serve as a health clinic. The ordinance passed 5-2. The mayor's office is now required to host at least one public community meeting on the matter. Well, a potential mass shooting was stopped thanks to attentive concert goers who deputies say actually spotted a man trying to bring 2 loaded guns into a music festival at the Gorge.
Grant County Sheriff's deputies arrested the man over the weekend, and new court documents reveal more about the suspect's behavior. Authorities identified the suspect as Jonathan Moody. He appeared in court yesterday for possession and unlawful handling of a dangerous weapon. Witnesses say they saw Moody open his truck and inhale an unknown substance while handling the guns. The sold-out Base Canyon Music Festival brought in 25,000 people to the Gorge Amphitheater last weekend. The sheriff's office says they rely on each and every attendee to say something if they see suspicious activity.
I'm just extremely thankful that we were able to continue to do the festival and have a safe festival, and knowing that people were still being on high alert and watching throughout the rest of the festival to make sure it was a safe festival.
Event security and deputies detained Moody before he reached the metal detectors. Now, they say he does have a valid concealed weapons permit, but weapons are prohibited at the Gorge. Moody pleaded not guilty in court yesterday, and his bond is $10,000. The next hearing is scheduled for September 8th. Now, Base Canyon posted a statement on Facebook following the arrest, and they thanked the fans who reported the person, along with security staff and the sheriff's office. They say safety is their top priority, and they're reminding everyone to say something if you see something.
It's 6:07. Let's take a look at your morning rush. More news in less time. The Stevens County Sheriff's Office still searching for a missing man. Trevor Bresnahan was last seen 2 weeks ago. Bresnahan drives a maroon Hyundai Accent with a lime green hood and bumper. If you have any information about this case, contact the Stevens County Sheriff's Office at the number there on your screen. Police arrested a man in connection with a deadly shooting in North Spokane. Spokane police say they found a man who was shot on West Shannon Avenue on Sunday night. They charged 68-year-old Duarte Cordero with second-degree murder. Police say Cordero was convicted in 1990 for murder. In Idaho, former Bingham County Sheriff Craig Rowland pleaded guilty to felony aggravated assault. Investigators say Rowland attacked a church group and their chaperone in November of last year because he thought they were breaking into his house. Rowland resigned last month. He now faces a maximum of up to 5 years in prison and up to a $5,000 fine. And that's a look at your morning rush.